What's good, collective? It's your girl Aquame, and I am here to do a reading. Look at what's going on in the energy. Quick check in, okay? So sit back, relax, and tap into the energy. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I hope everybody's having a beautiful and blessed day. We are going to get this going and get this started for the collective, all right? So if you guys need a reading, please check the description box for my email. Okay. I believe my email is aquamay1234 at yahoo.com. So hit me up if you need a reading. I'm here for you. But let's get this going. Let's get this started. Actually, let's start with these. We're going to see what's happening, what's going on in your energy, something that you may already know, or something you may need to be aware of. Okay? Something you may need confirmation on. But let's get this going. Hey, Sasha, how you doing? Thank you for joining. Let's get it going. All right, so, there we go. So, perception. Ooh, nice. Okay, your perception is about your vision, what you're seeing beyond the veil. You're seeing people's true colors. You're seeing things that you may not have seen before, spiritually, physically, okay, mentally. All right. I feel like the way how you're speaking is also changing. All right, the way how you're listening to things, but your perception is changing about situations, about your life, about people. All right, beyond the veil of illusion. So the veil is thin right now. Okay, you're gonna start to see more and more things. You're waking up. You're awakening to something. Something is becoming more obvious to you. Okay, you're seeing a situation completely different than you did before, though. All right, somebody may be seeing you a little differently. I'm not sure, but number 39 is here. All right. Somebody may be 39 years old. Number 12, number 3. We have a message of love. Okay, so you're perceiving love differently. You're looking at relationships differently. You're looking at people differently. You're looking at who's real and who's fake. All right, who's giving real love? What's that feel like? All right. Um, I feel like what you were taught about love, or what you were taught about how you were supposed to uh, behave in certain relationships, or how things were supposed to go, that is like you're looking at it differently. You're like, this doesn't make sense to me, right? You're getting down to the bottom of something, right? You're getting down to the true nature of something, seeing how like the core feeling, the root of something here. Okay. The sacred journey. So you may be deciding to, with this perception changing, okay, you may be deciding to go a new path. All right, your heart is leading you elsewhere. All right, something don't feel right. Something does not feel right. Number 42. All right, balance, the laws of the universe of Ma'at. There's something here about that too. I'm hearing thy shall not. Something about the 10 Commandments. I don't know. I'm getting a lot here. I'm getting a lot. But let's see. I feel like you don't feel the same though about a situation, about a person, or something like that. Like something doesn't feel real anymore, right? Yeah, the boundaries, the truth I'm seeing with this big old sword here. All right, you're cutting into something. You're the veil is so thin you could slice it and see what's inside. So you may be examining the situation. All right. Seeing people's true motives. I'm seeing like this is a microphone. You're putting the mic up to somebody and like giving them I'm hearing giving them the floor to speak so that you can really see or hear something, right? Somebody could be getting questioned, all right, to try to understand or see what it is that they saw, how something looked from their end, all right? So be careful of that, though, all right? People may be questioning you to try to get answers out of you right now, trying to get information out of you, all right? Get you to speak your mind on something that you don't necessarily have to, right? Like your opinion here, or somebody's opinion here is it's unneeded. It's not necessary. Okay. Or somebody just has a strong opinion about something or someone, how things should be. something here about the microphone is up to like somebody has the mic. All right, so somebody's the way somebody sees something or does something is like the like someone trying to convince others to do the same. Okay, so be careful of like people online who come up and they talk a good game, right, to try to get you to join something or to participate in something, to do something here, right? You may be very drawn into something, someone's the way that they speak, right? I'm almost seeing like a like an alluring, somebody has an alluring voice or some type of alluring charm or something. All right, you have spirit here with initiation. Okay, I love that, with the message of love. So they're telling you right now also that they have your best interest at heart. You need to make sure that you have your best interest at heart. Initiation, you're being brought into something here. I'm seeing like being surrounded by a bubble of love. All right. Oh, who is bothering me right now? All right, there we go. Sorry about that. But yes, initiation with spirit. You're definitely I'm hearing you're following the order. You may have had some sort of dream or something like that, or there's something here about messages. Okay, you see message of love with spirit, so you're being given messages. Pay attention. All right, I'm hearing green flags. Okay, seeing the green flags in something. So this perception, not having the rose-colored glasses on about um, someone who is not real. Okay, they're trying to show you. They're trying to definitely show you here how your perception about someone may be off. All right, so pay attention. You may be ready to commit to something. All right, you may have been ready to commit to someone, but they're trying to tell you, hey, pay attention here. All right, make sure you're making the right choice. This is why this mic is. I keep seeing this microphone. Okay, so it's like giving somebody the floor to really present themselves, right? So somebody has to do a presentation. You want to hear all they have to say, right? And then you can ask questions later because you've heard all they have to say, right? Or you've seen something. So there's something here about like getting um, questioning, all right? Or not questioning. How do I say that? Like not ignoring the green flags or the red flags, okay? There's something here about that, like that rose-colored glasses type of energy. You want to see something in an optimistic way, but it's like in reality, is that truthfully what it is? All right, be honest here with yourself. Somebody, okay, let's see. Let's get some clarity here. What's going on with the collective? We have the Nine of Swords and we have Judgment, all right? I'm telling you, could have made a bad judgment call about somebody, or somebody has definitely proven themselves to be inconsistent or not incapable of something. Seven of Pentacles, okay? Nine of Swords, Judgment card. Something you thought was going to work is not working out how it's supposed to, all right? Somebody here is not keeping up their end of the bargain. Somebody here is has been waiting for something, and it's like I'm getting to a point of being fed up. So you got to make your judgment call. Okay, I feel like you put a lot of effort into a situation and you had the wrong, um, like it was like the wrong intentions were put into something. All right, and I feel like it was done off something felt like a good, like it started off good. It started off as having a lot of potential, but it's in the long run or at the end of the day, it's like you see where you like, damn, I've been in this. I got caught up in something. Somebody definitely got caught up. All right. Somebody maybe again your dreams too. Somebody may not maybe trying to hide something and you see it. Once you realize it, you got to really like call it out. I'm hearing. Don't let anything go underneath the rug. Don't let anything like. How do I say that? Like you got to cut something out. You can't let it continue to grow and fester, or you can't continue to let it do the damage that it's doing. You gotta. I'm hearing you gotta end it. Right? You gotta that sword is there. All right, a lot of swords. Nine of Swords. Somebody made, I feel like also somebody is underestimating you here. Somebody has the wrong perception about you, about what you're capable of doing or what they expected of you. Okay, they had the wrong idea about you. All right, and it's coming to like bite them in the butt. It's coming to like right. Somebody tried to put too much of their problems onto you for you to fix them, for you to hold them. All right. I feel like you're setting yourself free from that. All right. You may have tried to help somebody and their problems became your problems. All right. Let's see. Oop. You got the Four of Cups and the Ace of Cups. Somebody had to learn their lesson. Somebody had to sit down and sit in a like whatever it is that they created. Okay. Somebody wants to blame somebody else. Somebody may want to blame you for something, but they can't. The Four of Cups, Ace of Cups, like they want to say it's your fault, but in reality, it's like you gotta look at yourself and say, "Hey, nah, this is where everything's spoiled." Okay, somebody's looking at the past, trying to see how they can maybe get back to something, get back to that, um, get back to a space that feels more comfortable. It feels more like you're taking care of yourself, right? You're not wasting energy here. That Four of Cups with the Ace of Cups is you got to get back to giving into yourself, right? Because you got to feel like you gave into a situation here that definitely it's like all you put into it. It was you may have wasted it on someone else, like wasted time. That's what I keep saying. Okay, somebody's trying to get back to what they had. Somebody's trying to get back or get back on their feet, right? Somebody may be feeling a little bit sick right now, or somebody may be feeling a little like, in their feelings and their emotions, pouring everything out right now, doing a lot of releasing work, doing a lot. You may not be crying, but it's just like emotionally sitting back and just releasing, right? Decompressing. This is not an energy of like being around a lot of people either. This is pouring back into yourself with the Four of Swords here, definitely. Okay, you got to pour into yourself and get out of the mindset of like, this, I got to do this for somebody else. All right. Somebody here is definitely not speaking. They made some type of decision. Say, I'm no longer speaking. I'm no longer, you know, talking. I'm no longer doing any of that. Um, yeah. There's Four of Cups with the Four of Swords. With the Ace of Cups, it's like silence. Like somebody's offering somebody that this cup, but it's like nope, it's falling at deaf ears, right? I'm hearing this spoiled water, right? A cup is sitting there. If you have a cup here on your altar or something like that, change out your water. Something here about changing out the water. There's also something here about I'm seeing things being built that's going to use up a lot of water. So that may be happening in your neighborhood. All right. Resources are being used up. So again, this may be getting answers to something, knowing why you feel some type of way, figuring out something like once something comes out, once something is revealed or released out into like just released back out and something's released into the atmosphere. Okay. I don't know what that is, but yeah. What the heck? All right. Here we go. Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords. What's going on? It's about the ending now. This is a harsh ending. Okay, this is when you come to that harsh realization that you were the one. I feel like somebody here feels a little embarrassed. Somebody feels a little bit ashamed. Somebody feels a little bit like, damn, I did way too much, or I wasted too much, right? And now I just like even having it ended is not necessarily like um feeling like all is lost, but it's just like, dang, I really like. Why did it take? I feel like why did it take this long? That's what I'm saying. This Ten of Swords, though, is definitely something ending. Like you giving up on the situation. Like you know that it's not growing. It's not going anywhere. Nothing is changing. Four of Swords, Ten of Swords. It's like why am I wasting time? Okay, Seven of Pentacles. When you invest too much time into something and it doesn't give you anything back in return, or it gives you very little, you have no choice. It's like somebody is, or a situation has given you no choice but to be the fool and head in a new direction. Okay, I feel like you're definitely looking for something here. Somebody's more confident about what they want. Somebody is stepping out on faith. Somebody is stepping out on like this perspective, like, okay, that's over and done with, right? I wrapped it up and now I can move on and I feel free. Okay, it's like, I don't know, not really having a heavy heart, but just like, damn. Like, you ever had a situation like that where it's like, damn, why I had to go down like that? Like, it could have been differently, right? I'm hearing that, but it's like as you move forward still with the fool, okay? You ain't sitting there in that, but it's still somebody is definitely sitting there like, damn, I wish everything was different. I wish it was, a better circumstances or whatever. So, right? There may be communication coming towards you. This Eight of Wands here for of Swords, though, it's like very limited communication. Okay, you're choosing when and how, and right, you're not letting something here control you, or I'm hearing the communication is not the same. Okay. Communication is not the same. How somebody was able to reach you or assess you, right? It's like, yeah, no, that can't happen anymore, right? You may even be cutting off all communication, right, with some people, and that's a good thing. They may still try to contact you in other ways. You may realize you got like, I gotta block this person on every single account, right? On email, on everything. That's crazy. Okay, but I definitely see you opening up also to communication. So you're blocking off communication here, but you're opening up communication elsewhere. Okay, so the lines of communication are still open, or you're still in that frequency of exchange. You're still in that frequency of wanting better. Okay, you just had to get out of whatever this was so that it could stop dragging you down, right? You was trying to start something, you was trying to move, you was trying to really get some type of thing going for yourself, but something here was definitely a burden, a hindrance, okay, with that Ten of Swords. All right, let me get three more cards here. Well, we got the Strength card, okay? This could have been a very strong connection, or the number 8 here is important as well. But this could have been a connection here where, so like, um, how do I say? It was like very close. Okay, so when you break away, it could be something that feels like it's a little bit hard. But somebody definitely feels very strongly about how they feel. That's what I also see. Like, I do not regret my decision. All right, the High Priestess here. All right, strong intuition about getting away from something, getting out of a situation. All right, somebody could look up to you, right? Somebody could feel like you have the strength, you have all the answers, right? Very dependent upon your energy in a way that is like, again, that's burdensome when somebody puts all the way, put everything on you, right? It's like every idea comes from you, everything, like, I don't know, it's just like somebody who operates in a way where, this lion is like, I want you to tame me. Right? You like, I don't want to tame the goddamn lion. Like, what the heck? I don't know. Whatever. With the High Priestess. You got the King of Wands here. All right. Here go that lion energy again. All right. The Hangman. So something's definitely being put on pause. Somebody is being put on, I'm hearing there's a hang up. Okay. There's a delay and getting to something, getting somewhere to someone. All right, there could be this energy of this King of Wands, like waiting for its moment, for its time. Right, this opportunity with a King of Wands, or just you being in this King of Wands type of energy, feeling free to like really own your power, harness your power, direct your power. Right, not feeling like you're wasting it in some sort of way. Okay. Ooh. We have Justice. We have the Eight of Swords. Somebody's getting their karma. All right. Somebody was trying to do some sort of something here. I'm seeing with manipulation as well. All right. Trying to manipulate energy so that something, they get the upper hand. Okay. With the King of Wands here too. Somebody doesn't have the upper hand anymore. All right. They're serving their time. Right. They're getting their consequences served to them. So whatever this is, whoever tried to, block something, stop, like, just, or a sense of like you're seeing through that though. That's what I see. That first card that came out was perception. You see the truth. You see reality for what it is. All right. You see where um things have went left. All right, where they were going okay, but now it went left. You got the Six of Pentacles. Now you're very reluctant or very careful with who you share with, who you open up to here. Okay, this is how you're moving forward. You've learned some sort of lesson, excuse me, about letting something have a, like, you having a blind, turning a blind eye to situations, or not being honest with yourself about situations. You've learned your lesson, right? Somebody's also stuck in their lesson as well, learning it about how they treat people, how they do things. You know, understand me? How they operate. So everybody's getting their moment of clarity here, right? But again, I feel like whatever this is about the next step, and you not being so open right away, asking questions, or just, I don't know, just being more open to, like, whatever comes. The Six of Pentacles, right? You're not really. I feel like this is like almost like a whatever comes here. I don't know. The Ace of Wands. So something's definitely a new surprising energy or good energy coming for you. You just had to cut some ties here. Okay, you had to do the heavy mental work of being, living in the truth, right, and not living in a perception of what you want it to feel good, right? You get what I'm saying? All right, I know you get what I'm saying. All right, let's see. What's the advice here for this? Or where's this most affecting the collective? And what advice? We have relationships, the seventh house. All right, seventh house is definitely, like, that's Libra energy, relationships, commitment. Okay, friendships, how you show up for other people, how people show up for you. Okay, you have the first house, excuse me. So again, how you show up, how you present yourself. All right, in relationships here is very important. Um, this first house with a rival, though, you could have a new relationship coming your way, or you could just be preparing yourself for something, like just getting yourself together so that you're open, or you're ready to get the right things coming your way. All right, you have communicate. No, you have cross pollinate with Gemini. Okay, so Gemini, seventh house, first house, communication, community. Okay, that's very important here. Putting yourself around the right people. All right. Those bees. There's something here about working relationships as well. All right. Be mindful of being around certain people, right? How you are, how you present yourself around people you may work with. Okay. They have rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering in your life. Okay, with relationships. So you have some good relationships coming for you. All right. You just had to weed out and get out of fake friendships, fake relations, or harmful relationships, whatever it may have been, but ones that just kept you in a place that didn't allow you to see this rainbow, or right, because it's like after that storm is the rainbow. That's when the rainbow comes out. Okay, so let's see, and I feel like wherever you see that rainbow, it's a sign for you. It definitely is. Overcoming obstacles here with the first house. So you're overcoming obstacles about how you show up in relationships, how you show up in on the scene, right? Who you are. It says you're owning your identity here. Okay, you're overcoming obstacles about what you deserve and think different things like that. You may have been self-sabotaging by accepting less. Okay, and you're overcoming the obstacle of seeing yourself as not deserving more. So you have the voyage of the heart here with Gemini. I love it. And there's 3-3 on the screen here as I look at this. Love flows through you and to you. All right. So yes, we have love all around us, and sometimes we gotta recognize when real love is not where it's supposed to be. All right, loving on yourself, having the right people around you, friendships, real friends. All right, you may have had people that try to get you to do something that you ain't really want to do, right? You may have done it and it backfired and you had to deal with and handle things, right? People kind of left you like for dead. People left you in a place that was like, how the hell am I supposed to get out of this, right? You may have been very helpful to people, but now you're putting all of that into yourself, all right? This is where you showing up for you now, all right? You're overcoming obstacles. Maybe you have to do it on your own, but it's okay. This is when you understand the true voyage of the heart, right? This is when you communicate with your heart and say, hey, does this feel right? Is this the right way? Is this right? So the sounds of the heart, okay? I love that. And you have embracing enthusiasm at the bottom, all right? So embrace the world with enthusiasm. This is not the end all be all. This is just a situation you endure that, again, we learned the lesson from. That's what we always do, right? We learn a lesson. So let's see. It says, please let the chat talk to you. Oh, okay. Hi, chat. How you doing? I want a Zoltar message. I do. I feel like I need one, but before I do that, I want to get some colors here. What's the color combo? We have American Rose. Okay, and it says beauty and eternity, love and devotion. All right, who are you devoting yourself to? Who's devoted to you? Okay, what's beauty to you? I'm here. I keep seeing that. Like when I hear American Rose, Americans, I'm American, so you know, but Americans can be very self-centered. Okay, so this idea of what do you like? What is your American Rose? What do you call beautiful? What is eternity for you? What would you have in your life without no complaint, right? Make a list of things that you can't live without. um, Love and devotion, okay? You have purple here, so your spirituality, all right? Your crown chakra's opening up. Your imagination is coming to life. The mysteries of the universe are coming to you, right? You're starting to think about things more deeply. And royalty, all right? Like I say, you're overcoming that obstacle of realizing who you really are, right? How you're supposed to show up, right? Who says you can't show up in the way that you want to, in the way that you naturally are, all right? So believe in who you are and stepping into that energy wholeheartedly. All right. Chartreuse. It's like a yellowish highlighter color. It says cheerfulness, distinction, acceptance, and imagination. Okay. So something here also about what you manifest, your imagination, when it comes to what you want, right? This is why you got to talk. You got to communicate with people. All right. Get out there, have fun, make a distinction between something that's just short term versus long term, something that's just for the moment, and something that is, supposed to be more than what it is. Understand the difference in it. They want you to do that. So, now Zoltar. Let's see. What message is Zoltar going to speak to us today? Oh, oh, oh. Okay. It says lotto winner. All right. I don't know if you can see it, but let's see who's winning the lottery. An unexpected windfall is coming your way. A treasure that will enrich your life with new blessings and possibilities await you. The only question is, what sort of blessing will it be? And then I just talk about that being self-centered with this American Rose energy. All right. What is it that you have a chance? You won the lottery. So don't be selfish with yourself. Don't give it away to nobody else. This is for you. But anywho, the possibilities include everything from unlooked for wealth to an equally valuable life lesson. Stay attuned to the signs and seize this prize when it appears. Accept it with gratitude and responsibility. Sorry. Accept it with gratitude and responsible stewardship. For with it comes the power to make your dreams real and support those in need. Don't let this grand prize go to your head. Sometimes a gift arrives not because of your own brilliance or special skills, but merely because of good luck. Accept it with humility and remember to share your bounty with others. It will multiply with joy. Allow gratitude to fill your heart as you journey onward, embracing the wonder that awaits. So there's nothing wrong with being with people, the relationships, it's the type of relationships. All right. You get the lottery and all your cousins start coming out. People that you ain't hear from in 1,000 years start coming out, right? When life is going good for you, you may get people around you that just want to be around you because you got it, right? Because things look like that for you, right? So you may be winning the lottery in life. You may not feel like it all the time, but you are. And other people see that and they want to feed off of that energy. So be mindful of who you're sharing this with, all right? There's nothing wrong with sharing, okay? Nothing wrong with sharing yourself or your resources, but you can't do it with every and anybody, okay? So, collective, I love you. I hope this message resonates for you. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I will talk to you later. Deuces. Bye.